all conversations are like a dance. And the best dance is the tango.
Oh my God, I'm so bad at the tango.
No, it doesn't make any difference whether
I have to trust you.
But it's not a matter whether you like or can do the tango. It's that it's architectural, it's designed, it's improvised, it's violent, erotic. It's all those things. You hardly touch, but then when you touch, it's very romantic. And that to me is how you look at art and design.
How about a salsa?
No, but it's the tango of design. The tango of the electric spark between idea, product, theme, thought.
You always had good ideas and good metaphors. Me, I don't know. I'm not a good couple dancer. I tend to, this is very philosophical, tend to dance solo because I have a problem trusting. But with you, I can tango, I think.
Okay. But you understand the metaphor.
Yes, I completely do.
And the metaphor, ultimately, the great designer becomes both partners in the tango.
True.
That they are dancing solo with their opposite psyche.
So they come from different sides of the room and then come together.
And their minds come from different places on how they approach doing a building, or doing an artifact, or doing an idea. And it's that clash of opposites that often produce great work.
I agree.
You have to say more than you agree.
No, I concur.
But I am interested in that tension of, for instance, this new reading I was telling you about, I subtracted things as a way of innovation. I took away the speaker. I took away the presentation, time, there's no schedule.
But they don't know what you're talking about.
I understand.
Yeah.
But in order to invent something, you can subtract.
Yes, absolutely. True.
The car was not invented, you deal in designing things. Nobody invented a car, somebody invented the steam engine, the internal combustion engine, and there already was a carriage. And they put them together. So it's subtraction, it's addition, but it's great things are never a better version of what's happened before.
Interesting.
And many people call innovation when they have a car ad. We've innovated, they've really styled it.
But innovation is a little overused.
It's overused.
Totally, like curation.
So innovation doesn't, if you really want to innovate things, you have to do sometimes the opposite of something. Sometimes that. And sometimes it's the combination, the subtraction. Sometimes it's seeing something that isn't there. And sometimes it's the rare person that has the passion and the desire to do something when nobody wants it. Like Edwin Land. Nobody wanted instant photography. Nobody wanted some of the things that Steve came up with. It's the seeing of the vacuum.
Yeah, that's the true innovation, I agree with you.
But there are different kinds of it, but never a better version of what's happened before.
No.
Which is what most people actually there in the room think is innovation.
Yeah, they do think so. There's the deconstruction of innovation is important to do. Just like debunk completely.
I agree. I'm 76 years old. Everything I have done in my life is to assuage my curiosity and to indulge myself. Someplace along that line, I did TED because I wanted to hear from people who are smarter than me. I didn't do it for the audience. I don't do things for the audience now or to change the world. I try to do the best work I can. I believe fully in the Heisenberg principle that you don't care about anybody else, because if you care about what people think, it affects what you do. I just try to do the best work I can, and I know historically it's had an effect, but I don't try to have that effect. So why I did TED, or why I'm doing the new meeting I'm doing, is to experiment and to terrify myself. That I'm always terrified and always confident. I'm terrified now, but I'm confident I can do it. And they're in balance. So the beginning of anything, why I did TED, TED Med, EG, name the D conference, doing WWW, doing anything, is just a step along the way of amusing myself and having an interesting life, which is my goal.
Designers do not change the world. There's always like this myth. they just add their little piece. And just exactly as Richard Saul Wurman said before, it's all about doing the best work that you can at all times. When you talk about the role of design in innovation, well, abused term, but in just progress, designers are the ones that take revolutions, and revolutions can happen anywhere in technology, in science, in politics, even in design. They take these revolutions and they make them into objects and into parts of our lives. They turn revolutions into life. So they are extremely important. They are the enzymes that make the world metabolize the future. So without them, nothing works. And they have this very important role that is often misunderstood. My biggest goal in life is to make people understand that design is so much more than curly cute chairs and fast cars. I'm so tired of the stereotypes, and I'm so tired of the disregard and ignorance that so many people, especially in the media, in the so-called established media, have towards design. So I find design the highest creative expression in humanity. I know that maybe it's a little bombastic, but that's why I love it so much. And by recognizing design everywhere I go, my life is so much richer and so much more fun and so much more multi-layered. And I just want to share this with the public.
Just in summary, one thing she's saying is that the big design problem is designing your life. And that's what she's talking about, really.
Mm-hmm. True.
And that's the dance.
I concur.
Going back to the first thing I said, that's the dance.
Dr. Wurman, I concur.